Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. This is GOTTOGABB, where I take travel, business, and everything in between and bring you all the information you need to know. So of course I wasn't here last week because I was super sick, probably a combination of allergies and just a common cold, but I'm over that now and I'm back to talk to you guys about how COVID-19 is impacting my travel business. Let's go ahead and get started. Big question I've been getting a lot of text is, Gabby, your business is travel. If nobody's traveling, what are you doing? Well, fair question. Right now, I'm really just trying to learn, be up to date on my certifications as best I can. If some of the partners or vendors that I'm partnered with, such as Disney, Carnival Cruise Lines, places like that, if they're offering a training or a certification, I am doing my best to be present so that way I can continue to learn and make sure that when this quarantine is over and everybody's doing that one thing that nobody can do right now, which is what? Travel, that I am ready to offer the best deals, the best knowledge, to be able to really be there for my clients. The other big thing that I'm doing is personal development. If y'all know me personally, y'all know I love some personal development. I love to read, I like to listen to podcasts, I watch probably an unhealthy amount of YouTube videos, I like to hear people's opinions, I like to research. Y'all know I like to make lists. I like to learn. I like always constantly learning something new. That's me snapping. Always learning something new, growing. I love it. So this time right now, I'm really trying to focus on personal development. But another really big thing I'm doing, and I think it's really important to recognize what COVID-19 is. It is a pandemic. And I don't know anybody that's going to make it through this pandemic without seeing the world differently. And I mean that to basically say that COVID-19, even in its most simplistic form or whatever, is still traumatic. It's something nobody's really been through. We're all learning how to get through this. We're all learning what it's like to be stuck at home, what to do, how to take care of ourselves. And with that being said, another big thing I'm really focused on is my mental health. I am doing my best to make sure that I stay motivated, which is sometimes really hard because motivating myself for me means going out and seeing people and maybe, I don't want to say shopping, because is that motivating? I don't know. Maybe for me, sometimes it is. It's therapeutic to walk around Home Goods and look at stuff. I like it. It calms me down. If I make a list and say, these are the things I want to accomplish this week, sometimes the first thing I got to do is buy a new pins. Or one of my best friends says that if she's using a planner and she's not doing the things she wrote down in the planner, it's obviously a problem with the planner and she's got to go buy a new one. Very flawed logic, but sometimes that's how I feel. Sometimes that calms me down and says, okay, girl, you had buy pins and then 8 other things on your to-do list. You've bought the pins. Now you can do everything else on your to-do list. Sometimes it's those little things. That might sound crazy, but if you're wondering how to get through your to-do list, make the top thing on your list go buy pins, or go buy a new planner, go buy a new notebook, go buy something that's going to help you accomplish the things on your to-do list, and I promise you things on that to-do list get checked off so much faster. Here's the other big thing that I think is really important is cutting yourself some slack. This is a very serious situation. We are dealing through a tough time, going through a tough time. I am having to learn to cut myself some slack. Cut myself some slack and realize, yeah, it's okay that business isn't booming right now. Nobody is traveling, and travel is your business, right? I'm having to keep myself in the mindset that it's okay that everything's kind of up in the air. The one thing that I can control is me and my reaction to it, right? That is so important. So, what if you're not in the travel space like me and you don't really know what to do with your business and how to ride it out or how to catch the wave at the end? Here's a big thing, and this is always going to be a theme, always going to be the underlying topic right up there with do the work, is going to be consistency is key. Now, I struggle with consistency. I get really motivated and I'm like, let's do this. I can do anything. Yeah, let's go. And then 2-3 weeks in, I'm like, and I kind of just insert that little meow, etc. Here's the big thing. Remain consistent. I think it's very easy to, in all the relaxing and the mental health and the protecting your space, to forget your goals. And that's a really big idea that you don't want. You don't want to get so comfortable in the relaxing and the reading that you kind of border on that lack of motivation, lazy side. And that's kind of something I've been struggling with, if I'm keeping it real. Sometimes it's very hard to make sure that your goals stay at the forefront of everything, right? So make sure that if you want to ride out this wave, you want to make sure that at the end of this, your business is still your business. Make sure that you're being consistent, consistently talking about your business, posting on social media, doing your blogs, doing your YouTube channels. I feel personally attacked by everything I'm saying to myself. It's just a reminder, these videos are just as much for you as they are for me, in reminding myself that you don't get anywhere by running the race a little bit and then walking the rest of the way. Of course, sometimes you need to take a breather, but you don't win running 25% and then walking in the last 75% of the race. So take that breather you need and then get back in it. Do everything you can to make sure that people still know about your business and are still patroning. I wanted to say patronizing, but we don't want them to patronize your business. Make sure that people are still patroning your business even during this time. People are home, they're online shopping. If you can transfer everything you have online, perfect. If you can't, what can you be doing to make sure that people still know your name at the end of this? That's all I have for tonight, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see y'all next week. Bye now.